Welcome back. What's up, guys? I'm the Wrestle Gamer. Welcome back to more of our WrestleMania 37 Night 1 reactions right here on WGS-TV. And uh, I should really keep this as a continuous recording and then just cut it up into clips of things you guys don't get to hear from me and Ash as we go from match to match uh, here on the channel. But we're
You
getting.
only worked that out now, 2 hours into the show, which was delayed by 45 minutes because God pissed down on Vince because he's like, "This is vengeance for what happened 15 years ago, Vince. You prat."
Well, as you
I've
guys,
just realised, not gonna what train effects are we going to get in this match?
oh
Considering you can't get out the cage.
yeah, but as you guys can tell, if on the screen, the next match we are reacting to is Braun Strowman and Shane McMahon in the steel cage match. Now, are we expecting much from this match? No. I mean, we called it months ago, that this match was going to be happening. We didn't realize it was going to be a steel cage match of sorts, but we kind of saw the match coming a mile away for months. So, are we really expecting much out of Shane McMahon and Braun Strowman? Or are we going to get that one
Yeah.
holy shit Shane McMahon WrestleMania moment? I don't know. It's hard to tell.
No.
Yeah, no, we're not going
Well,
to get
you
it.
are, but for all the wrong reasons. Shane's probably going to get shoved off the top of the cage, go for a table, and win the match because Shane's feet hit the floor first. Because, Strowman is stupid. Don't be a bully, be a star, and the bully wins on the biggest stage of them all. Way! Is it only fitting on a show that Hulk Hogan is on where bullshit goes down?
So that means we only have one more match before the main event, and that's the tag team match with Damian Priest and Bad Bunny taking on Miz and Morrison.
I'm more intrigued by that because I think Bad Bunny actually wants to wrestle.
The question is, can he?
Except every time Shane wrestles, you get the punches, which are literally just air. That's the sound effect. He does the sound effect because he's doing the sound effect of him not hitting anything. Like,
So as me and Ash are talking here, we're seeing the vignette, the video package for
boy,
for Strowman and
we're
Shane
already
McMahon.
running late. We're already running late.
But yeah, so
Get rid of
yeah.
it.
Oh, look at that. Jerry the King Lawler on commentary now, along with Cole, Joe, and Byron Saxton. So
Why
we
have
got.
we got a four-man commentary booth?
I have no idea.
Why have we got
Four people is too much. Three is pushing it. To me, comfortably two. Even though for longest time with Pro Wrestling 225, it's just been me.
I want to know why. What has Lawler got to do with this match?
I don't know. But I guess with it being WrestleMania, they wanted to give him at least one match to call.
Here comes sweaty Betty.
As Shane McMahon is making his entrance, if you guys haven't figured that out yet. And for what it sounds like on commentary, Lawler is already back to making bad puns.
Well, Lawler's heel.
Yeah.
Lawler's on the side of the McMahon because I guess they don't have enough confidence in Joe.
And I don't know. I mean, I've been impressed with Joe has been doing on commentary. You know, I think he's done a fantastic job, and really has progressed as a good heel commentator.
Oh, the drones are up. The drones are up for the Shane McMahon logo.
And here comes Strowman.
Yay! I guess it wasn't dark enough for the
Whoa!
others. Whoever basically screwed it up.
Whoa! The entire stage area is covered in smoke, and then magically Strowman appears.
Is he a magician?
I don't know, but he's not in any like special WrestleMania style gear. He's just out there in camo pants and gloves without a shirt.
I mean, what do you expect?
You know, yeah. Look at that smoke, lasers, and pyro for Strowman. How many times have we seen that? I mean, normally we've seen the smoke for Strowman's entrance. Now, as we see Strowman trying to make his way into the ring, Shane McMahon is holding the door shut. But this is Braun Strowman. Strowman should just use his muscles and just push his way in. Oh, but from behind, Elias. It's Elias and a fake gunner from TNA. Jackson Riker. They're going after the leg of Strowman with steel chairs.
Shit's happening. Apparently.
Yep. And now Shane McMahon's got the steel chair. So I guess this is going to be the disadvantage the face has to have in a match. Strowman, they're going to have him attack the leg of Strowman and have him like, because technically I think in some instances the way they right.
Did I just see? Yeah. Shane is getting fined, I guess.
I don't think Shane
To
can
me, that
get
looked
fined.
like an unprotected chair shot.
I know, but can Shane really get fined? I mean, with his last name being McMahon?
Yes. Oh, you heard it as well.
Mm-hmm. I mean, how many years has it been since they banned chair shots to the head in WWE?
A while. A hefty while.
Essentially, right now, it's Shane McMahon's speed versus Braun Strowman's power, and so far, Shane McMahon's speed has been getting the better of Strowman. Shane trying to climb out of the cage, but he's caught.
Look at the way that I'm trying to see if there's any sort of obvious joint.
What the hell is that? That's sheet metal. Was that from the top of the cage? I've never seen anyone take sheet metal off the top of the cage and use it as a weapon. Shane trying to escape out the door, but Strowman catches him. Oh, the old alley-oop. And Shane introduced to the steel mesh of the cage, face first. Will we see blood in this match, I wonder? Yeah, she's still there, man. Strowman just, right now, just punishing Shane McMahon with shot after shot. Oh, a squash, an avalanche splash. And McMahon had nowhere to go but down. Strowman has slowed this match down significantly. And now Shane McMahon is just going to be punished with a clubbing blow to the chest. As I believe we were having some technical issues with our Discord connection. I do apologize about that. Hopefully we can get the Studley Man back as soon as possible. Ash has been known to have some hiccups in his internet every now and again. Shane trying to make a comeback. Nice float over into the DDT. Takes down the monster, but Shane's still trying to recuperate himself from the beating he's been taking. And I kept asking, will we get a holy shit WrestleMania moment from Shane McMahon? I don't know if a coast to coast would count. Well, maybe not for a holy shit moment. Coast to coast from Shane into the midsection of Braun Strowman. I'm surprised at his age he can still get the distance for that coast to coast. But he got a good leap on it, good extension of the legs, and he caught him right in the. It appeared one of the feet caught in the chest, and another one maybe around the head. And now Shane is trying to get help from Jackson Riker and Elias out at the steel cage. Oh, down go Riker and Elias, courtesy of Braun Strowman running into the cage, and he hit it with such impact that he drove Shane McMahon back into the ring. And again, I'm trying to see if we can get the Studley Man Ashley back. And I do believe we only have one other match from our main event, which is the tag team match with Damian Priest and Bad Bunny taking on Miz and Morrison. Shane trying to climb up. Wait a minute, there's a bucket of some type hanging on the corner of the steel cage. I just noticed that bucket was there. I'm not exactly sure what what's in the contents of said bucket. I wonder if it's another bucket of green slime like we saw Strowman take many weeks ago. Oh, no, it was a fire extinguisher. No, a toolbox, I'm sorry. A red toolbox to the top of the noggin of Braun Strowman, and Strowman is down. Apparently, he had a bucket of weapons of sort. I guess there's a bucket of weapons, and as I just noticed, there's another bucket in the opposite corner of that steel cage. Shane McMahon's on the outside of the steel cage, and it appears to me that Shane McMahon... Oh, wait a minute. Strowman has caught Shane McMahon's arm through the cage. Strowman is now holding on to the arm, the hand of Shane McMahon through the cage. And now Strowman breaking the cage. Strowman breaking the cage. And it's got a hold of Shane McMahon. Brings him back into the ring through the cage. Strowman has broke the mesh fencing on the steel cage and has brought Shane McMahon back into the ring and is now pummeling Shane McMahon on the top rope in the corner. Strowman looking down and not looking up. I'm not exactly sure what... Wait a minute, Strowman just lifted Shane McMahon to the top of the cage, and now Strowman is going to the top of the cage. Is this the holy shit moment we're going to get? What exactly are they going to do here? Strowman, as again we're having some difficulty on Discord, my apologies. Strowman is standing atop the corner of the steel cage. He has now got a hand on Shane McMahon. Strowman, this is over 20 feet in the air. Strowman has got his hands on Shane McMahon and just throws him like a sack of potatoes back into the squared circle. As we're trying to get reconnected, we are now reconnected back on Discord with the Studling Man, Ashley. Ashley, did we just see our holy shit moment for WrestleMania with Shane McMahon?
I mean, maybe.
I mean, Strowman tossed him like a sack of potatoes up from the top of the steel cage. That's got to be like a good, 20, 25 feet?
Something like that. My question is Braun hurt?
It doesn't appear to be, especially when he broke that metal fencing and brought Shane McMahon back into the ring forcefully. And now he's got Shane McMahon up on his shoulders. And there's the power slam. And just like that, Strowman wins the steel cage match.
Justice. Yeah.
I gotta say, I like the idea of them having Strowman break the metal mesh fencing and bringing Shane McMahon back into the cage like that. I thought that was smartly done. And the stuff they did off the top of the steel cage is like, okay, I'd say that's a pretty good holy shit moment. As they're showing the replay of what happened at the beginning of the match now. And now they're going to show Strowman breaking the fencing on the steel cage and bringing Shane McMahon back in. And now the holy shit moment off the top of the steel cage. A good over 20 feet drop. Oh, he did not land with his feet. He landed back first, Ash. You saw that on the slow-mo?
Yeah. So it was rougher than it looked.
Yeah. So Strowman wins the steel cage match. What I want to know from you guys out there in the comments, what did you think of the match? And we will see you guys for the next match, which will more than likely be Damian Priest and Bad Bunny taking on The Miz and John Morrison, and for the main event. So we'll see you guys in the next match.